Welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft locomotive tutorial. Today we're going to be starting off a new passenger train and we're going to be building this Metrolink F125 Locomotive. So let's get right into the build here. So our first step is to take out polished black stone stairs, and we're going to put 5 of them coming across the tracks here. Above it, a polished black stone block in the center, 2 upside down stairs on either side of it. Then we're going to take out a dark oak stair, turn it around and stack it up to this top middle block for the coupler, delete the ones we use for placement. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate, then open a dark oak fence gate on either side of the coupler, and then a sideways acacia fence gate on each outside edge. Behind it, a column of 2 polished black stone in the center, then 5 across the top here. Come in front of this and we're going to put 5 upside down polished black stone stairs across this top on the front. Then we'll actually take off the outside polished black stone block back here on each side. Then come under here, hang a lantern on either side of the second layer and 3 acacia planks coming up each side like that. Then on the bottom of each side we're going to close a dark oak trapdoor. On the top we're going to put 5 polished black stone coming across here, and then underneath the edge of each side we're going to put an upside down backward facing polished black stone stair on each side. Then we're going to come behind this and skip 1 block back from the rearmost block of it, and we're going to get a netherite wheel on each rail with an end rod between them for an axle. Then, behind that, a 3x5 of polished black stone block coming up the middle. Then another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and into the ends of the wheels at this end here. Then we're going to go through and put a wither skeleton skull on the sides of all 4 of the wheels. Then next to these wheels, we're going to take black stone stairs, upside down, facing this way on each side at this end, and then facing the opposite way at each side at this end. Then we're going to put a right side up stair next to it like this, and the opposite way here. Repeat the process here and here. Then in between this, we're going to put a sideways dragon head on the center of each side, like this. Next, we'll come behind this truck on the next block back, put 4 polished black stone up the center, and then an outward facing, upside down polished black stone stair on either end, on both sides, and then in the middle, deep slate tile stairs upside down on both sides. Then, we're going to come behind that here, and we're going to skip 1 block back from it, and put 3 polished black stone coming across. Coming off that, we're going to put a row of upside down, outward facing, polished black stone stairs, 10 blocks long. Once you have 10, 3 polished black stone across this end, and then same thing on this side, 10 upside down, outward facing, polished black stone stairs here. Then we're going to come up top, get 3 polished black stone across this gap here, and we'll bring the top middle 3 all the way down with polished black stone block on this second layer. Bring it right over this fuel tank, and we'll stop at the back of the fuel tank. Then we'll put a full row of polished black stone on top of these stairs on the side, and same thing on this side here. Next, we're going to come behind this fuel tank here, and on the bottom middle, directly connected to it, we're going to do a 3x3 of polished black stone block in the center. Then on the top outside edge, we need to get 2 sideways observers on each side. Then on the top of this back middle 3, we need to get an inward facing observer on each side. Then we'll fill the rest of this up here with polished black stone, and then we're going to put a brewing stand on each of the top corners on either side. Then come under here, 3 dark oak trapdoors underneath this. And then we'll do the same thing on this side, 3 dark oak trapdoors under here. Now come behind this, skip one block back from it, and we'll get a netherite wheel on each rail with an end rod axle. Then a 3x5 of polished blackstone block coming back up the center, and another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then a wither skeleton skull on the sides of all 4 wheels. Then we're going to take blackstone stairs upside down on this end facing that way, and on this end facing this way. Then a right side up stair here and here. Turn around and a right side up stair facing this way, here and here. Then come in and put a sideways dragon head on the middle of each side. Then we're going to open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here and into the ends of the wheels at this end. Then we'll switch over to polished blackstone block and continue filling this top middle 3 down the length of this truck here. When we get to this end, we're going to come out 1 block past where those dark oak fence gates are. Then, once we have that, we're going to switch over to polished blackstone stairs and put an upside down stair on either side facing this way. Then we'll come in front of this, make a 3 block tall T-shape in the center. Then in front of this, 5 polished blackstone stairs across the bottom. On the next layer, a block in the center, 2 upside down stairs on either side. On top, 5 upside down stairs coming across. Then on top of the back, above each of these stairs on the side, a single polished blackstone block. Then we need to come in this gap here on the second layer, put a lantern in there, and then 3 acacia planks coming up the side. Then right here, close a dark oak trapdoor. We'll do the same thing on this side. The 3 acacia planks, close the dark oak trapdoor. And actually I forgot, we need to put the lantern in there. Then take out a dark oak stair for the coupler at this end, stack it up to this middle second block. Delete the one we used for placement. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate. Open a dark oak fence gate on either side of the coupler, and then a sideways acacia fence gate on either outside edge. Now come on the side here, and we're going to run a full line of dark oak trapdoors above the side of the truck going from wheel to wheel. Do the same thing above this truck. And then we'll do the other side. Full line of dark oak trapdoors up here. And 1 more corner to go. Same thing here. Now we're going to come on the side of the fuel tank on the 4th block back from the front of it. And we're going to put a crimson button and then a crimson sign behind it. Do the same thing on this side. Crimson button, crimson sign. Then we're going to come up top on the 3rd layer and we're going to fill this whole top middle 3 end to end with polished blackstone block. Once that's done, we'll come on this top outside edge and we'll go end to end up here with polished blackstone slabs. And of course, we'll do the same thing on this side. So on this top edge, a full row end to end of polished blackstone slabs. Now we'll come up on top of the front end here. On the top middle, we're going to put an acacia plank. And then an upside down acacia stair facing outward on either side. On the outer edges, we're going to put a light gray wool on each side. And 3 across this back middle. Then behind that, we're going to put a forward facing warp stair here and on this side here. Then we're going to take out warped planks here, and on each outside edge, we're going to come back with warped planks by 6 blocks. Just like that. Then across to the top of the front, we're going to do 5 light gray concrete, above that, we're going to do 5 forward-facing polished blackstone stairs. Then we'll come behind here, a polished blackstone block on either side of the top here, and then another stair of polished blackstone on either side up above them. Then we'll do the windows in this center, in between the stairs, cyan stained glass on either side, black stained glass in the middle. Then we'll come around. Under this polished blackstone block on either side, we're going to put a light gray wall. Then actually behind it, we'll do a light gray wall on either side. So here and here, then a polished blackstone block, 2 high on each side above it. Then, behind that, we'll do our side windows. So we'll do cyan stained glass on top of each side, then a polished blackstone block under it, and then a light gray wall under that. Then behind that, we'll do a light gray wall on bottom, then light gray concrete on either side above that, then a polished blackstone block above that. Then we're going to come up front and we're actually going to take out this stair and this block, put in an andesite wall in that corner on each side, and then a polished blackstone wall above it on each side. Then we're also actually going to edit this front windshield because it's not quite looking right. We're going to change these to stained glass pane, so black in the middle, cyan on either side. Then we'll come behind them and put the corresponding colored glass block behind it. Now the front's looking a little bit more better, but I think we need to extend back these side windows as well here. So we're going to come back here and we're going to take off these back 2 blocks off the top of each side. On bottom, put a polished blackstone on each side, and then a cyan stained glass pane on each side. Then, behind that here, a light gray wall on this bottom corner. Same thing on the other side, and we'll put a light gray concrete above the light gray wall on each side. Then on top, a polished blackstone block on each side. Now we'll come in behind this here, and we're going to take out this block and this slab. Put in 2 right side up acacia stairs and an upside down stair above it. Do the same thing on this side, so take out these 2 right side up stairs, upside down stair above it. Then we'll put a door on top of each side. Then behind that, we're going to do light gray wool on each side, then light gray concrete, then polished blackstone on the top of each side. Then behind that, on bottom of each side, we're going to put 9 warped planks coming back. Same thing over here. Then we'll go back up to the front of this, and on the next layer, we're going to do 5 light gray wool coming back. Then we're going to do a 2x2 of outward facing deep slate tile stairs on either side. Then 2 light gray wool behind it on each side. Then up here, a light gray concrete on each side. Fill the rest with light gray wool on either side. Then above that, we're going to do a full row of light gray concrete all the way to the back of this section on each side up here. Then behind that on bottom, we'll bring a line of warped planks until it's aligned with the back of the fuel tank here. Do the same thing on this side here. Then, above this, we're going to switch over to light gray wool, and we're going to do 2 layers of light gray wool down to the back of this section. Same thing on this side here. And then above that, a single layer of light gray concrete on each side to the back. Then behind this on the bottom, we're going to do an iron bar, a prismarine wall behind that and an iron bar. Same thing on this side. Then above it, we do iron bar, andesite wall, iron bar. And then same thing on this side, iron bar, andesite wall, iron bar. Above that, andesite wall, iron bar, and another andesite wall. Copy it over here, so andesite wall, iron bar, andesite wall. Then, behind it on bottom, a warp plank. And then above that, 2 light gray wool on either side. Then we're going to come down to the back here. We actually need to change these top planks to upside down acacia stairs on either side. Then we're going to put a warp door above the stair on each side. Then we're going to put a acacia door in the center of the back. Then 2 warp planks are going to go on either side of the acacia door here. Then 2 on top of the right, 1 on the outer edge on this side, and a cyan stained glass block. Then 5 warp planks across the top. And then actually we'll do 5 more across the top here. Then we're going to put a column of 2 warp planks in front of the door on each side here, and then 1 above the door. Same thing on this side. Next, starting from this back bottom corner, we're going to put a prismarine wall on each side, and then in front of that, 2 iron bars coming forward on each side here. On the next layer, starting at the back, an iron bar, then an andesite wall on each side, and then another iron bar. Then on the next layer up, starting in this corner, we're going to put a single light gray wool on either side, then 2 iron bars coming forward, and then an andesite wall on each side. Then once that's done, we'll come in front of it here on the bottom of each side, a warp plank, and then above it, we'll do 2 light gray wool. Then we'll skip a block forward, and we'll do the same thing. So warp plank on each side, 2 light gray wool above them on each side. Then we'll fill in all the rest of these gaps here, all with iron bars. So a 2x3 here, and a column of 3 here, and then same thing on this side. Then we'll come up top, and we'll switch over to light gray concrete, and continue the light gray concrete all the way down to the back on each side up here. Just like that. Next, we'll come up front, and up here, we're going to put 5 polished black stone stairs facing forward across the top. Then wrap around the corner, and we'll do sideways polished black stone stairs. And we're actually going to bring those back 1 block behind this last polished black stone block here. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Bring them back sideways, 1 block behind this polished black stone. Then behind that, we're going to do 4 outward facing deep slate tile stairs on either side. Then, once we have that, we'll go back to polished black stone stairs, and we'll put a row of 8 of them coming back. Same thing on this side, 8 polished black stone stairs. Then behind that, we'll do a full row of andesite stairs facing outward and bring that all the way down to the back of the locomotive. Same thing on this side, a full row of andesite. Then we'll put 3 light gray concrete across this top middle. Then we'll come inside of here, and on the top hitbox of the second block down, We're going to fill it 3 wide with polished blackstone slabs, and we're going to bring that forward till it's 9 blocks long, so a 9 by 3. Then, starting at the front of this, we'll make a plus shape of smooth stone slabs, then a second connected one. At the back, a plus shape of polished diorite slabs. Then we'll put oak trapdoors in the center of all 3 of these for fans. Now we'll come up to the front, and up here on the lower hitbox of the top block, do a 3 by 3 of polished blackstone slabs. And actually we're going to knock out this center one and put in double polished diorite slabs here. Then behind that, we're going to switch over to polished blackstone blocks, and we'll fill it in 3 wide till it's at the back of these deep slate tile stairs. Right here. Now come to the back in front of these fans and start filling this 3 wide with light gray concrete. And we'll start bringing that forward, and we're going to stop when it's 3 blocks before the front of these andesite stairs here. Then on the side, do a line of deep slate tile blocks coming forward. We're going to stop 2 blocks before this polished blackstone, put 2 rows of 3 polished blackstone across here, then up the center, and then fill this side also with deep slate tile blocks. Then we're going to put a row of iron trapdoors on top of the deep slate tile blocks on each side. Then we'll do our rear view mirrors, so we're going to come up on the side of the cab here, put a white stained glass pane here, one on this side. Then on either side of this door, we're going to do a column of 4 acacia fences coming up. Then for this door back here, we'll do a column of 2 acacia fences on either side of it. Then we do the other side, column of 2 acacia fences on either side here. And then for this door, a column of 4 fences on either side. Just like that. Then we're going to come up to the front end here, take out a glow item frame, and we're going to put one on either of these andesite walls on each side of the front here. Inside them, we're going to put a glowstone on each one. Then one on this center stair, and glowstone in that as well. Then, next to this central one, put a dark oak sign with 921. Same thing on the other side. Hit both of these signs with white dye and then a glow ink sac. Then we're going to take out regular item frames, one here, one here. Then we're going to come down to the rear end. On this top middle, we're going to put a glow item frame with glowstone for the rear headlight. And on either side of the top of the warped planks, we're going to put a redstone torch. Then we're going to knock out this one, put in a backward facing warp stair, and same thing on this side. Then next to this door, we're going to open a column of 4 acacia fence gates. Then we're going to take an iron trapdoor and put it on the center in front of the door. Then a regular item frame on the top of these polished blackstone stairs on either side. So here and here. Then we need to make some banners. So come into a loom with a yellow banner and red dye, make the bottom half red. Switch to black dye, put a black border around it, and then a horizontal in the center. Then we're going to put these on these item frames and turn them so the red is on the outside. Then we'll come to the back and do the same thing. Put these on each of these item frames and turn them so the red is on the outside edge. Now come back into a loom, this time with a light gray banner in cyan dye. We're going to put a vertical on the left and right, upside down triangle on top. New banner. Vertical on the left, horizontal in the middle, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom. New banner. We're going to put a vertical in the center, horizontal on top. New banner. Vertical on the left, top half cyan, diagonal. New banner. We're going to put a vertical on the left and right, and a horizontal on top and bottom. Then switch to light gray dye, and we're going to put a light gray border around all of these letter banners. Then we're going to come place them. So we're going to come up on the side here, behind these stairs, use your banners to spell out Metro. Then we'll come to the other side, and we need to leave a space of 4 blocks behind the stairs on this side, and put the O on this 5th block, and we spell out Metro right here. Then we can clear off the letter banners we just made, and we'll come back in still with a light gray banner in cyan dye. We'll put a vertical on the left, horizontal on bottom. New banner, and we're going to do a vertical in the center. New banner, and we're going to do a vertical on the left and right, then a diagonal. New banner, vertical on the left, diagonal, then the other diagonal. Then switch to light gray dye, and we put a light gray banner around all 4 of these. Then we'll place these. So right here, use these banners to put on link. Then come around and do the other side. So right here, use the banners to spell out link. Next, we can start working on the interior. So we're going to come on in through this side door and take out smooth stone slabs. Come up here and put a double slab row across under the windows. Behind it, we're going to fill in this floor at the same height of the door with our slabs, and we're going to bring it back 1 block behind the doors. Then up here, 3 slabs across this, 2 glow item frames with end crystals, and a lever. Turn around, put a stair on each side for seats. Back here, 2 blocks of iron on each side, a door in the center, and 2 torches on either side. Then we'll come back here. We're going to come down to the very back and start 1 block before this back door. And we're going to put a row of 6 acacia logs going vertical up the center. And we're going to raise those up so that it's 3 blocks tall. Then, above them, we need to put a row of polished black stone slabs up here. Then in front of this, we're going to do 2 columns of 3 polished deep slate walls in the center, and 2 more polished black stone slabs above them. Then right here, we're going to use iron blocks to frame in a doorway, and then fill it up to the ceiling. Then put a door right here. Then we can come back through this door, and up here we'll put a torch on each side to light that compartment. Then come back forward through the door. We're going to skip 1 block forward from this door in the center, and we're going to put a row of 10 sideways anvils coming forward. Then above the anvils, we're going to do a row of 10 netherite in the center. Then we're going to come through with polished blackstone button, and we're going to put a polished blackstone button on the side of every netherite block. Do the same thing on this side, polished blackstone buttons on every netherite block. Then above that, a full row of sideways anvils up here again. Then starting at the back on the top in the middle, we're going to do 4 netherite, and then polished deep slate walls to the front of it. Then in front of this, 2 sideways anvils, 2 polished deep slate walls, and another 2 to the top. Then skip a block forward from this, use iron blocks to frame in a door, put a door in the center, and fill it to the top. Then we'll put a torch on either side of the top. And we'll also come back here and put a torch on either side of the top back here. Now the engine compartment's done, and we'll move forward. Up in here, we're going to come up by this door and put a staircase of 2 polished andesite stairs coming down. Then we need to come in and we're going to grab some blast furnaces. And on either side of the stairs, we're going to do 2 columns of blast furnaces going floor to ceiling. Then on this side, we're going to use iron blocks to frame in a 2-block tall door frame and then up to the ceiling. Inside there, put an M portal, turn this way, put a door on it. Over here, we're going to do 3 iron blocks coming up to the ceiling. Then down here we put 2 hoppers on each side, then 2 sideways grindstones on each side, then a 2x2 of brewing stands on top of that on each side. And there we have it, folks. We've completed our Metrolink EMD F125 locomotive. I hope you enjoyed the build here. And make sure you save room on the track behind it, because we will be doing the cars for this train in a future video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there.